All right, another big issue today. In a few hours, President Trump expected to announce his decision on whether or not the U.S. will pull out of the Iran nuclear deal. Joining us now to talk about it, Congresswoman Karen Bass, Democrat from Los Angeles, a member of the House Foreign Affairs Committee. Congresswoman, good to see you.
Thank you.
Let's talk for a moment about what you think the president is going to do and why folks at home who maybe don't know that much about this should care about this issue.
Well, I think people should care a lot. I think all the indications is that the president will pull out of the Iran deal, and I think that that is going to be a terrible signal to send to the world. Remember, he's in the middle of perhaps coming up with a deal with North Korea. Why would anybody in the world do a deal with the United States if from one administration to the next we might pull out of the deal? So I think it would be bad to pull out for the Iran deal, but I also think it's bad precedent for future deals.
You know, Republicans say that it was a bad deal in the first place and that you're essentially setting up Iran to get a nuclear weapon in 10 or 20 years. What do you say to that?
Well, I actually say that's false, and I literally just came from the Foreign Affairs Committee where we're talking about the Iran deal right now, and I'm not really sure that the Republicans here believe that we should pull out of the deal.
Meanwhile, you mentioned the North Korea situation. We had some big news on that front overnight with Chinese President Xi Jinping meeting with Kim Jong-un. There's a photo of that on our screen right now. We're expecting to have this summit between President Trump and with Kim Jong-un. What would you say of what happened with China last night? What do you make of that development?
Well, hopefully it's moving the ball forward, but I do have to tell you that I just worry about the president because one minute he says one thing, who knows where he'll be a month from now. And I do think that what he does with the Iran deal is actually connected. And so what signal it will send today, I think is going to absolutely impact the negotiations in the future. And it's possible that Kim Jong-un will say, forget it. If you voided one deal, you know, why would I make a deal with you?
Interesting perspective. Congresswoman Karen Bass, thank you so much for joining us from Capitol Hill. We appreciate you sharing your views.
Sure.